Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I'm back with another apartment renovation, and I am renovating one of the Stonestreet apartments in the world of Evergreen Harbor, which is the world that comes with the Eco Lifestyle expansion pack. And today I am actually renovating this using custom content, specifically a few different packs that are by SixamCC, who is an incredibly talented custom content creator. You might know them actually from an official collab they did with The Sims, which was the storybook nursery kit, but they make so many amazing pieces and you can check them all out below. I will have links to all of their custom content. Some of it is available for free right now on Patreon. Most of it actually is, and there are a couple of sets that are still in early access. But primarily for this build, I am using the stylish wood set, which has a bunch of different sections. There's a guest room, a backyard, fancy dining, home office, kids bedroom, a kitchen, a living room, and a nursery. But I also have a couple of items from the modern eclectic set as well, where there are two right now, which is just a general modern eclectic and then a bedroom set, which I believe the bedroom set is the one that is still in early access. But I had a blast decorating with these items. They are so high quality, they are so pretty, and it's just really fun to have a ton of new content immediately in the game at your disposal that you can just play around with and discover it all at once. And that's exactly what I did here today. So I really hope you will enjoy this build. If you do and you'd like to download it, I will have links to all of the CC down below, but I will also be uploading this apartment to the gallery, and you'll be able to find that under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You could also find it under the hashtag Gryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. But I do want to mention, if you are looking for this on the gallery, since it does have custom content, you are going to have to click tag to include custom content, otherwise it won't show up on the gallery. And obviously this one will not be available for those of you on console since it has CC, but no worries, I'm not going to be doing tons of CC content on the channel. There's still going to be plenty of stuff that's just pack content, but I think from time to time it'd be really fun to explore some CC and highlight certain creators, and that is exactly what this video is. So with all of that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about the actual build, the actual apartment. The kitchen layout came together pretty quickly. I knew I just wanted to have a single wall that had all of the cabinetry on it. And there's this new island counterpiece that came with this as well that looks completely different. It's just a single piece, but you can actually put anything on it that you could put on a counter. So I have the stovetop there and I have a built-in oven. And I will say right now, I have the oven just sitting on a countertop because you can place it like that. But there's actually a special cabinet piece that this pack comes with that you can slot it into, and I will be swapping it out for that a little bit later once I find it. I just didn't find it right away, and this was all new to me. But I love how the kitchen came out. That vase of flowers on the kitchen island is absolutely stunning. I love it so much. And also this wallpaper. This green wallpaper is supposed to be like a magical forest for, I think, a nursery. But I really liked how it looked in here, specifically in this color. It has a very like mid-century or 70s vibe to it, and I loved it. So I used it in a lot of the rooms, and I paired it with some brick from I think the brick is from Get to Work, or maybe it's Dine Out. I think it might be Dine Out. Oh goodness, I actually don't know where the brick is from. It's been so many years since we got it, but I thought it paired quite nicely with the other wallpapers I used, and you can see I did find that cabinet piece to slot the oven into. And then just grabbing some of my favorite curtains, which are from Desert Luxe. And then swapping out the artwork in the kitchen. I changed my mind a few different times about where I wanted certain artwork, and I actually used a lot of the modern eclectic artwork in this build in particular. Even though it's not meant to match the other sets, I really wanted to explore with both of them together and see if I could use some of those more eclectic pieces. I think that's pretty realistic to have in your home, that you might not have everything that's a perfect match, and a lot of this stuff is meant to go together and match nicely, but the different sets are not. So it's, I think, really fun to go ahead and combine them. And actually, speaking of which, if you are pretty versed in the build custom content world, please let me know what other creators you would like to see me make some stuff with, decorate apartments, build houses. I'm probably just going to focus on one creator per CC video when I create them. And that way it'll be a little bit more attainable if you do decide to download the stuff I make or check out their CC. So let me know who you would like to see next, and I'll probably revisit creators as well because they're always coming out with new stuff and they're so talented and I want to check it out. And with that, would you be interested in sort of like review videos of new CC packs that come out? Or do you prefer this style of video where I'm just building with a bunch of new stuff? I would love your feedback on that as well. I'm also open to doing both. But working on the living room now, I love these love seats. There's also a 3-seater option, but I thought it was a little bit too big for the living space I created here. I love how there's like a built-in bench on the side. There's also a matching coffee table, which I used. And there's a really cute magazine rack that I placed next to the sofa as well. I know we're in the kitchen right now because I was changing some swatches and adding a little frame there, but there's a cute magazine rack in the corner. And then this chair I considered using in the living room, but I ended up actually going with the matching chair for the set instead. But that chair is from the eclectic packs, and I put it in both the bedroom and the nursery because I was kind of imagining that the Sims here would have a baby. At first, I was thinking I was just going to have roommates here and have just 2 bedrooms with 2 different beds. And I was going through them, and I really love the bed that comes with the eclectic kit, or not kit, CC stuff pack. But I didn't end up using that one in this build just because it didn't fit as well because, you know, it's not supposed to match. But I do kind of want to build something specifically with the eclectic stuff that came with that CC pack as well because it's so beautiful. I really, really like it, and you can see that bed here now. But I ended up actually choosing the bed that matches the furniture that I have in the other room, and then going with a nursery since there is a bunch of little kid stuff that was in one of the CC packs. So you'll see that in a little while. I'm very excited about it, and I didn't add any like kid stuff or toddler, baby stuff, infant stuff into the living space. I kept it just to this room. Maybe they are expecting their newborn soon, and so they've decorated the nursery, but they haven't had the baby yet, so there's not stuff everywhere yet. I kind of like the idea of that, and I also just really liked how the living room came out, and this room was a good way to show off these new items. This wallpaper is adorable, and there's so many fun swatches on the crib as well, all of the like little sheet patterns, and there's a couple of different cribs as well as like infant bed or toddler beds, I should say. And then there's a new changing table that matches. There's also this little play mat and a toy box that looks like a little push wagon, which I'm going to be putting down soon. And a lot of clutter to go with all of that. So there's like baby formula and bottles. There's a bottle warmer. Also, these curtains are so cute. There's little monkeys holding the curtains together, which I loved. I had to use it in here. This room is very like animals inspired, and obviously the wallpaper also has planets and spaceships, and I also put down these little houses over here, and you can see the chair that I mentioned in the living room. It's made its way into this room as well, and there's even a package of diapers. I think the attention to detail with these packs is amazing, and the Lego shelves above the crib. Oh my gosh, I want them in real life, and I say that, but I do actually have a Lego shelf in my office. It's right under a whiteboard I have where I like write down dates of things that I need to remember, and it holds all of my markers. My like wet dry erase markers. So I do have a Lego shelf. It's a lot narrower than those ones though, but I think they're so cool. Anyway, the nursery is pretty much done now, and we're moving into the primary bedroom. I think the bedspread on this one is so pretty, and the light fixture is also from the eclectic kit. And I'm gonna keep calling them kits. I don't know why. That's just what's coming out of my mouth. But I think you know what I mean. It isn't supposed to match, but it looks so nice in here. And I love these wardrobes as well. And there's the chair in the corner. I also wanted to use some more of this artwork, which is a bunch of like really famous paintings with different wood swatches for you to place in your houses. And I didn't use it, but I did pull it out to look at it. There's a skateboard item. I believe that came with the eclectic pack. And I think it is so fun. Having something like that in the game is just so different than what we currently have. We have like some skateboards that don't have wheels on them that you can mount on the wall, but having one you can just like lean against the wall. I love the realism of that. So I had to take a peek at it, but it didn't make sense for this build. Let me know if you would actually like to see me do something more eclectic with that other CC pack. But over here I have a wardrobe and a vanity. I love this vanity. It is so pretty. I just love cane detail. And so having that all over this furniture made me quite happy. And then we're moving on into the bathroom, which has very little of the CC in it because there isn't a bathroom pack. I pretty much just used the modern or the sleek bathroom kit in here with a couple of decorations from the CC packs we're using today. So I have a piece of artwork in here. Actually, I think I have 2 pieces of artwork, but it's primarily in-game content, specifically the sleek bathroom kit. But that is pretty much it for this build. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you're thinking of it down below, and also check out the description to check out all of SixamCC's custom content. They're so incredibly talented. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and click that bell to be notified when I upload. And thank you to my YouTube members for your support. If you'd like to become a member yourself, you can click the join button below the video or the link in the description. Please enjoy the screenshots, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.